Let us start transformation of axis. You see, this transformation of axis can be divided in three parts, that is changing the origin without changing the direction of axis. Second is the changing the direction of axis without changing the origin. Third is the shifting of origin and rotation of the axis. Means these two will be combined in the third stage. So let us proceed. First of all, the changing the origin without changing the direction of axis. Here you see the Cartesian plane, that is here our original axis, that is OX and OY. Small letter I have used for this to represent the original axis. So changing the origin without changing the direction of axis. Here you see there is a point P whose coordinate is xy from the old, means the initial axis, that is OX and OY, small letter. Now once it has been and its coordinate is xy, now origin has shifted to this place, O dash, means it has shifted to HK coordinate. HK coordinate, you can see. Earlier our origin was at this place. Now it has shifted to this place. So the point will remain as it is. In the plane, the point is there. So we have to tell the coordinate of the point P with respect to new position of origin. You see the new position of the origin is O dash, that is HK. The coordinate of HK is the point in the original plane, original Cartesian plane. You see n dash, you see n dash is equal to k. n dash is equal to k, and O dash m, O dash m O dash m, this is our k distance, means ordinate. HK is the coordinate, so from OM is H, OM is H, and MK, O dash M is equal to K. So our origin has shifted to new place, that is O dash. So we have to tell the coordinate of the point P with respect to new origin, that is O dash, and the coordinate of O dash is HK. So here you see I have mentioned it here, O dash n dash, O dash n dash. For the same, you see. So this will be the capital X. O dash n dash will be the capital X, means abscissa for new origin. This will be the abscissa, and P n dash, that will be a capital Y. I have mentioned here capital Y. That is the new ordinate with respect to O dash. With respect to new origin, that is O dash. So we have to find out the coordinate of original coordinate, that is small letter xy, and the new origin, that is capital X, capital Y. So here you see the Pn, means P to N, that is Pn dash plus Nn dash. Pn will be equal to Pn dash plus Nn dash. and on can also be written as om plus mn. So om is h and mn is capital X. You see, o dash n dash, that is capital X, abscissa for the new origin. So here I have mentioned on is equal to om plus mn. So now you see the original abscissa, that is X, which was O to N. O to N was your initial abscissa. So it will be the X small letter and H plus capital X. You see, this much is H and this much is capital X. You see, O dash N dash, that is O dash N dash. You see, I have mentioned here O dash N dash is capital X. Now, so the small letter X or abscissa, that will be H plus X, capital X, transformation equation for X, and Y, small y, will be capital Y plus K. Capital Y plus K. Our capital Y is P N dash. You see, P N dash, that is capital Y, means ordinate for new origin. So here I have mentioned small y will be equal to Y plus K, small x will be equal to H plus X, and these two equations are known as transformation equation. So if you have to find out capital Y, then what did you do? That you just transpose K to this side. So you will get Y, small y minus K. Here if you want to find out capital X, then you just shift to capital X, transpose H to this side, then you will get X minus H. And if you want to know the abscissa, initial abscissa, that is H plus capital X. So these are the transformation equation, how to transform it. Now proceed further. Now rotation of axis without changing the origin. You see, the origin is the same, but the axis has been rotated. You see, this is the, I have placed like this. You see, OX and OY. Now this origin has, this axis means x-axis and y-axis has shifted like this. That is theta degree. You see, this theta is visible here. So in this way, the axis has been rotated to theta degree. See, O capital X. So capital X, O and small x, there is a theta angle. Similarly, small y, O and capital Y, again there is a theta angle. The point P is here. Point P, and its old coordinate is small x and small y. With respect to new axis, means O capital X and O capital Y, let the new coordinate is capital X, capital Y, means after rotation, when axis has been rotated to theta degree, at that time its coordinate will be capital X, capital Y. The point will remain there, but its coordinate will be changed with respect to new axis, that is capital OX and capital OY. So here I mentioned here OM is equal to capital X, you see, OM, this distance, that will be the for new axis, that is OM, that is capital X I have mentioned here, capital X, and PM. PM means when you drop perpendicular to OX, that will be your ordinate, or you can say the Y, capital Y. So here PM is equal to Y. Now X, small letter, small x plus O plus X, that angle is theta. KPM, you see the KP, where is KPM? This angle will be also theta. Why? Because KM is parallel to OX. KM is parallel to OX, therefore there will be alternate angle, that is theta. So this angle will be interior angle, that is KMP, will be 90 minus theta. Once it will be 90 minus theta, then it will be theta. Now proceed further. You see small letter y, o, y dash, that is, sorry, o, y, o, capital Y is equal to theta. Now x, that is on, x means that is on here, I have mentioned, and that will be equal to OL minus NC, OL minus NC. This NC, NL, sorry, it is NL, OL minus NL. NL will be equal to Km. NL will be equal to Km. So we have to find out, and NL will be equal to Km. Now you see the OL. So in this triangle, you see MOL, right angle triangle. OM is capital X. We have to find OL. So it is the base for theta. For theta angle, it is a base. Here it is 90 degree. So in the right angle triangle, so we have to just apply the trigonometrical formula. So OM cos theta. OL will be equal to OM cos theta, or you can say capital X cos theta. Capital X cos theta, OM cos theta. Now proceed to Km. You see in this triangle Km, here you see the MKP is 90 degree, and this is P at theta angle, theta degree. So Km will be, it is just, you see the opposite side, and opposite side to the angle, given angle, that is theta. So opposite side is Km. So opposite side by hypotenuse, that is sine theta. So here I have mentioned here MP sine theta. You see the smaller triangle, the lower one, right angle triangle, not smaller, OLM. So OL will be equal to OM cos theta, and NL is equal to Km, and Km is equal to PM sine theta. Opposite angle, opposite sides by hypotenuse. That is sine theta, you see, PM sine theta. So small x will be equal to x cos theta minus y sine theta. Here capital X I have mentioned. Now similarly for y, small y, that is Pn. Small y is, that is Pn. P is here, N is here. So Pn. It can be also splitted in two parts, that is P to K. And Kn, Pk plus Kn, instead of Kn you can write ml. So here you see pk is equal to capital Y cos theta. pk is equal to hypotenuse, what is this? Capital Y cos theta, plus this is, now you see, capital X sin theta. From this triangle you can get. So you see y small y, that is Pn is equal to Pk plus Kn equal to Pk plus Ml, that is equal to m cos theta plus y cos theta plus x sin theta. This will be the second equation, this will be the first equation. From first and second we had, you see, x is equal to x cos theta minus y sin theta. Y is equal to y cos theta plus x sin theta. If you want to know the capital X and capital Y in terms of sin theta, cos theta and the small letter, that is x and y, just by cross multiplication, you see, we have got an equation, capital X cos theta minus y sin theta, capital Y sin theta equal to small x, capital X sin theta plus capital Y cos theta is equal to y. So capital X, with the help of, you see, cross multiplication method, capital X we have to find out, we just cover the x part and cross multiply LU. LU means left to up. So you see, cos theta into x, here x cos theta I have mentioned, x cos theta minus LD. Minus LD means a minus is already there. So minus sin theta into minus, that will become plus, and y. So I have written here y sin theta. In order to find the denominator part, you see, we have to cover the constant and cross multiply. So cos theta into cos theta, that will cos square theta. And sin theta will be multiplied minus LLD minus LU. So once you put minus from your side, it will become plus. So cos square theta plus sin square theta will be in the denominator part. So ultimately we will get this is equal to 1. So x cos theta plus y sin theta, small letter. So capital X is equal to x cos theta plus y sin theta. Similarly, if you want to find out the value of capital Y, from the same equation you have to cover the y. Cover the y part and multiply to find out the value, cross multiplication method, that is capital Y will be equal to LD, means cos theta will be multiplied to small y. LD means left to down. Left to down minus LU. Sin theta will be multiplied to x. You see, I have written here y cos theta minus x sin theta whole divided by cos square theta plus sin square theta. That will become y cos theta minus x sin theta. You see, if you can't remember in this way, there is a matrix form. I have written here small x, small y. In the bracket, square bracket, I have mentioned it here. And here you see the cos theta minus sin theta. It is not cos theta minus sin theta, but it is a cos theta minus sin theta. Minus is attached with the sin theta only. Sin theta cos theta. Here it is a xy. If you know the matrix, you can easily multiply in order to find out small x, small y. You just keep on multiply it. You will get the, for x, first of all you multiply cos theta to capital X cos theta to capital X, and minus sin theta will be multiplied to y, capital Y. So you will get here, you see, small x is equal to capital X cos theta minus y sin theta. In order to find out small y, this is small y, sin theta will be multiplied to x. So here sin theta will be multiplied to x. Here I have written sin x sin theta, and cos theta will be multiplied to y. So I have mentioned here y cos theta plus x sin theta. This is the matrix form. Now if you want to find out the capital X and capital Y, you see I have written it in the matrix form again. Cos theta here, sin theta, minus sin theta, cos theta. Here small letter x and y is mentioned here. You just multiply cos theta, means this row and this column. This row and this column will be multiplied. You will get the value of capital X. You see cos theta will be multiplied to x. So you will get x cos theta, you see here, x cos theta plus sin theta will be multiplied to y. So you will get y sin theta. Similarly for capital Y, this minus sin theta will be multiplied to x. So being a minus, I have written at the last here minus x sin theta, and y will be multiplied to cos theta. I have mentioned it here y cos theta. So if you have understood this formula, this is only to remember it, matrix form. If you have understood matrix also, then it is okay. Or you can understand this one, you can remember this also, the purpose will be solved. Now, again I have emphasized to memorize the above fact. Under-mentioned table help you. You see capital X, capital Y is here, X, small y. If you want to find the capital X, just you multiply x cos theta, small x into cos theta plus y into sin theta. You see, x into cos theta plus y into sin theta. If you want to know the capital Y, then you just multiply y cos theta. You see, I have mentioned here y cos theta, x minus x cos theta. It is written at the last because it is in minus. So initially it is better to write the positive form. So y cos theta is positive. That is why I have written in the beginning. So you can remember in this way also. So certainly all depends on you, that how you are going to remember. You see, this is the fact. That the same fact can be memorized with the help of the matrix form. And if you want to remember with the table, this table will also help you to remember it. And it entirely depend on your practice, how much you are going to practice it. You see, again I have drawn the figure. You see, with the arrow mark I have written here y, capital Y sin theta. Just in front of it, this is the base for the theta. So I have written y cos theta, because in trigonometry base upon hypotenuse is cos theta. So I have written here y cos theta. For this, it is just opposite to this, so that is a perpendicular or opposite sides. So opposite side by hypotenuse, that is the sin theta. So y sin theta I have written here, that is Km. This small x is On, and your OL will be equal to x cos theta, capital X cos theta. You see, OM is capital X. So this much is OL. OL can be solved here, x cos theta. So we have to subtract this much in order to find small x. So NL. NL will be equal to Km. Again I have written here y sin theta will be subtracted from this. So in order to get small x, similarly for y also, you see y cos theta, and this part means from ml, pk plus ml. So your ml will be x sin theta, capital X sin theta. Now this is the rotation form of the axis. Now when these two things means shifting of origin as well as rotation of axis is there, means both situation has been gathered, or you can say both situation has been combined. This is the shifting of origin and rotation of axis. Let the coordinate of P with respect to OX and OY, means OX, OY means small letter I have used, small x, small y. BXY means initial coordinate of the point P is small letter x and y. And the coordinate of P with respect to O dash x and O dash y means with respect to last situation, that is the after shifting and after rotation. You see O dash x and O dash y, B capital X and capital Y. Suppose the coordinate of O dash with respect to the original origin B HK. Means suppose the coordinate of O dash means shifting of origin, means O dash, its O dash, its coordinate will be HK, and the axis have been rotated to an angle theta. Now the above changes be divided in two parts. The first is the change in origin, second is change in direction of axis. So in step 1 I have written in stepwise. Let us consider that the only origin has been shifted to HK. HK means the coordinate of the point new origin. So let us consider that the only origin has been shifted to point HK with respect to original origin, that results in change of coordinate of the point P from xy small x and y small y to small x dash small y dash. Or now you see the small x is equal to h plus x dash, y is equal to small y is equal to k plus y dash. Now in step 2, now fix the origin O dash. Now fix the origin at O dash and rotate the axis to theta degree, which causes the change in coordinate of the point P, from x dash y dash to capital X capital Y. Capital X and capital Y is the coordinate of the point at the last. It is not, it is the ultimate coordinate, you can say. So the small x dash is equal to capital X cos theta minus capital Y sin theta. Small y dash will be equal to capital X cos theta sin theta, capital X sin theta plus capital Y sin cos theta. If both the changes occur simultaneously, the ultimate change in the coordinate will be as follow. You see x, small x is equal to h plus x cos theta minus y sin theta. Small y is equal to k plus x cos sin theta plus y cos theta. I hope this much will be clear to you. Now come to the invariants. What do we mean by invariant? Means there are some facts which do not change, after changing or shifting the direction of the axis, as well as changing or shifting the origin of the axis. There is no change in it. For example, you see there are various situations where shifting of origin and rotation of axis do not affect, such as the distance between the 2 points. Means distance between the 2 points will not be changed if either you change the origin or you change the direction of axis. The distance will remain constant. Area of the triangle, that will also remain constant, means there will be no any effect. In the same way, the parallel lines remain parallel. Perpendicular line will remain perpendicular, although their equations are changed. There may be some changes in its equation, but they will remain perpendicular if they are initially perpendicular. The lines which are parallel to each other, they will remain parallel to each other, only there will be little bit change in the equation of the line. That's all.